That church towel Saveli took to Pentiag. The priest said that he's fighting with some evil spirits in Church of the Epiphany.
Yeah, he always wanted to be some kind of an inquisitor or something. This church has been long forgotten, and now it's even worse than that. No one knows the reason, so you're going to find it out.
To Pentiag then. Well, I should start preparations.
Karr! Karr! I think I fell asleep like Vorsa. Vorsa!
I didn't know that spirits slept.
We do. We do. We quite similar to you people.
What happened to you after Vorsa fell asleep?
Philemon took Nimzia. I tried to stop him. No good, no good. Tried talking to the peasants, but they ran away. I'm still young and can't change forms. If but you came and helped. And now, I don't know if it's worth learning how.
Ignorance is darkness. Though it often so happens that knowledge is also darkness. Vorsa looks like a mountain when he sleeps.
Everyone needs their rest. Animals and spirits too.
What do you dream about?
How we lead people astray. Karr! Karr!
Not surprised. That's your favorite pastime.
We dream of different things. I dream of beating the Vidinoi in cards and getting his animals.
I've been thinking about what you told me about Vorsa and his family. So you're telling me he's holding some peasant girl right now?
No, not anymore. Karr! Karr! He was for a long time, but she died of old age. Grew attached to us. She did. Few are the days of man. Few. There's been no other since.
Is he catching them?
Not catching. If someone gets cursed, sent to Lyeshi, then he takes them. If he makes it before Chorts, that is.
Well, who's there? Maria, is it you?
Hello, old Igor. Vasilisa?
Well, how do you do?
Oh, Vasilisa, everything is quite well. I don't know how to thank you.
Oh, you don't? You must bring gifts to Kolduns, you know?
Well, I brought some milk. We've just moved into my husband's old izba. It has a spacious inner porch. The cattle can live at ease there.
So, why are you here? Did you...
Oh my, no, thank God. Everything would be fine if not for some strange things at night. Some sounds, like a howling or someone crying. I have an old loom, and I hear at night these sounds. Shur, 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 like someone is working on it. It is so scary. I can't sleep. Seems like the Sisetka doesn't like me.
Maybe a соседка? No, doesn't seem likely.
Salah.
That's the Kikimera weaving.
Oh my lord, what a bad omen. Please help me, Vasilisa. Don't leave me in a lurch. She'll kill me, I can feel it. She looks at me while I sleep, constantly, vigilantly. Only her eyes are glowing in the dark, like pale lanterns.
If we won't drive off this Kikimara, she'll kill her. If not today, then tomorrow, that's for sure.
Very well, I'll visit your place. If I have time, that is.
Thank you, my dear friend. I'll wait for you at home.
Oh, Vasilisa, I found you. Howdy. I'm not mad at you for blaming me during the village meeting. It's hard to get to the truth with all that fog, eh?
So what now? Are you happy leaving free?
Well, yeah. So I'm here on behalf of all the grateful villagers. We've gathered some stuff for you. What we could spare anyway. Alrighty then. I won't take any more of your time. I know you're busy enough, you knowledgeable folk. God helps.
You only reach the outskirts of Banteg by evening. The further north you go, the grimmer the forests around seem to you. Joyless memories of Leshis and Nimzia return to you. It looks like the local forests have some master of their own. Your thoughts are interrupted by a group of peasants calling out to someone. Your worries prove true. The local Leshi took someone to his domain. For several days, the peasants have been trying to find the missing man, but offerings and prayers were of no avail. You decide to find the missing man yourself and go off-road, continuing on your way to Banteg through the forest. Who knows? Maybe you'll meet him there. However, your expectations don't come true. Instead of a peasant, you meet several pensive forest spirits walking along the road.
You for the herbs too? I can sell you some of mine.
Yeah. Ada, gak ada.
You quickly find the familiar Izba of Maria. Several years ago, you yourself brewed her a love potion under the supervision of old Igor. Now she's married to the man she had her eye on, and it looks like they have moved into the huge mansion she often spoke about at evening gatherings. You enter and find Maria by the loom.
Howdy! May your ball always have some wool left.
And the same to you, girl. Lord willing. Oh, thank you for coming, Vasya. I can't sit still. Here, take a look at my loom. It's fine at daytime, but at night... Oh, Lord, my skin crawls.
You approach the loom and
Maria was right. Powerful demon was placed here. She has good reason to be afraid. The Kikimora is here. But where exactly? We can't find it that easily.
Spirit.
Since when have you had this chort?
Oh, Vasya, Lord help me. For a week or so, maybe. I asked for your help right away. Who else would help me if not you?
What else happened a week ago?
Nothing. I didn't perform divinations, didn't curse at anyone. I only prayed.
And didn't you argue with anyone? Your husband included.
I don't think so. There was one trivial thing, an argument with the carpenters. They fixed our izba for us.
Why arguing with the knowers?
Come on, you pay them money, treat them. You'll go broke like that.
So that's how you think. Well, the Kikimora will strangle you at night then.
Oh, Lord help me. I wasn't doing it out of spite, Vasya.
All right. I'll pay them a visit. Perhaps they were the ones who planted a Kikimora.
They live close to Onbor, the factory near the river. But come back quick. What if it strangles me at night?
Okay.
All right, don't be afraid. I'll be back shortly.
Looks like the carpenter's factory is situated here, and they have their hands full, even at this late hour. There are some wooden frames lying by the river for floating wood downstream. Here you can also see some blockhouses, ready for selling and transporting. Several carpenters are busy with one of the new izbas. The carpenters are immersed in their work and pay you no mind. The fresh wood smells pleasant. You inspect the new izbas, but there's nothing else to look at here. There are no evil spirits. All the chorts have flown away, as far as possible from the noisy factory.
God be with you.
Howdy! What brings you here?
You explain about Maria's house and her...
Short showed up? Well, that house was fixed by one of our lads, but you won't find him now. He's disappeared. He was turned into a wolf during wedding. I don't know what to say. He may have put it here if he felt he was wronged. Well, may he rest in peace. He never came back from that cursed wedding. Phew!
You can only return to Maria. You will have to search for the chort by yourself.
You return to Maria's house without finding out how the kikimara was placed inside the izba. It could be a wooden trifle made out of coffin wood, or an everyday item marked with a dead man's symbol. You think about what you should start your search with. You scare away a fat cat that was basking in the sun. After looking in the corners and gaps, you leave empty-handed. The carpenter hid the kikimara somewhere else. You burn your hand on a hot pot when you inspect a solid stove. Just when everything seemed to be all right, you notice a secret shelf by the wall. On the hidden shelf, you find a toy masked by spider webs. It's covered in strange patterns that make your head hurt when you look at them. The doll's frozen look is filled with hate, and its head is adorned with a mop of human hair.
Keep the door shut with the door.
You take the toy. It may prove useful for witchcraft. Knowing that you won't get rid of the demon with just one artifact, you draw a circle and chase everyone out of the izba. All that's left is to summon the kikimara and force it to return to her receptacle.
Kau yang namanya Kikimura. Immunity suppress.
Several crooked izbas are standing near the river, poverty and gloom emanating from their blackened walls. The gloomy picture is aggravated by the weepings of the mourners. It looks like there's been a death in one of the houses. When you come closer, you notice a woman digging at one of the corners of the house. There's no mistaking it. You've met a local witch. As you suspected, She's collecting earth by the red corner of the house, a place where they pour out water. The water they wash the deceased with.
Cast away the witch.
The moment you take the book, the witch flees in horror. She must have felt your growing power.
Aduh, kerocok lagi.
The moment you leave for the woods, you feel ancient Leshy's sorcery. Recollecting your recent adventure, you quickly turn your clothes inside out. The forest sorcery at once loses its power over you. You see someone's figure ahead. The demon, luring you again. You find a peasant who succumbed to the Leshy's spell several days ago. You help him to get out on the road and continue on your way.
Leshy.
The stone church of Ilias stands, shining with a fresh whitewash over this prosperous village. A church like this will stand for several centuries, that's for sure. Not like the crooked church of the Epiphany, where no one performs services anymore. The frightened peasants point you to the crooked tower of the old church. For several days, the deacon has been performing services there, and each time, he looks worse and worse. They say the church is cursed, although they tried to consecrate it with a new icon from Solikamsk. The frightened peasants point you to the crooked tower of the old church. Inside, the church is built to last, and looks almost like a palace. You whisper a prayer and rest. You hear the lingering sounds of songs long known to you. At one of the izbas, you see a late-running Vichorka. It may be worth stopping to listen for a while. You sit by a house and dissolve in a deep song.
Itu harp lagi.
The church cross has gone lopsided, and the logs are blackened with age.
You knock on the door and hear the familiar voice of Saveli, the deacon.
Who's there? Go away, it's dangerous here.
Saveli, open up! It's me, Vasilisa from Vilgard.
Huh, you won't trick me. Prove you're not a demon. And only then will I let you in.
Apa ya?
Let God arise.
All right, I believe you. Come in.
Oh, sedang ritual apa?
I didn't expect to meet you here. So you came to belittle holy power?
Yes.
It is of course unlikely, but perhaps you came to help?
aku butuh handuk.
What are you doing here in the first place?
There is a rumor across the West that those who have prayed in the Church of the Epiphany have fallen ill. Hardly anyone comes here, and the next thing you know, no one will.
What do you mean, ill?
No one knows. They said they prayed, and their health turned for the worse. I too have read prayers here all day long, and from time to time feel wretched. As if there are some fingers closing around my throat. And to think that only recently we received a gift from Solikamsk, an icon.
How can I help?
A demon hid somewhere here, but I don't know where. I think inside of some item. But inside what? Maybe inside one of the benches. I've been praying for 3 days already, to no avail.
3 hari kau di sini, tidak menemukan apapun.
Look around here with your witch eyes. Maybe you'll find something. Tell me if you find anything. I will cast all the Lord's might upon this thing.
I see you took a church towel with you. Will you lend it to me? I need it to fix something.
Help me get rid of the demon, and you can have it.
Okay.
All right, we'll see.
So, did you find where the...
Wait, I haven't...
In the center of the iconostasis hangs a new icon that someone recently gifted to the church. You glance at it from below. It differs from the rest with bright colors and a rich frame. But something seems wrong with the traits of the saint, and this time it is not the reproach of his look. You would like to take a closer look, but you need to climb up to do that. The sculptures are brightly painted by Panteg masters. The paint has already started to come off, but beneath it is just old wood. The altar is hidden behind the royal doors. You look inside. Saveli looks at you with reproach, but behind the gates, you see only old things, no evil spirits. The iconostasis is still in good condition, although no one performs services here. You inspect the images of the saints, but don't feel any evil spirits. The old benches are dry and covered with dust. There are some markings on the benches, but they don't look like short claw marks. It looks like some children drew it.
Ladder.
An old ladder is lying here. In the center of the iconostasis, you climb up a ladder. Now you can take a better look at the new icon. The moment you touch the frame, you feel as if you have been struck by lightning. The icon is haunted. You touch the corner covered with fresh lacquer, and it falls off along with the paint. Beneath it, you discover a picture of hell, with chorts and sinners. In the center of the iconostasis hangs... You climb up a ladder. Now...
Okay. Sudah tahu sih kunyuk.
So, did you find where the...
Yes, the chart is in that icon. The one from Solikamsk.
What do you mean in the icon? Are you mocking me? I pray to it every night.
Right. We'll pray some more, and soon you'll say goodbye to your soul. This icon is hell-drawn.
Lord Almighty, move, witch!
Savedi opens a heavy psalter and starts reading monotonous prayers.
So, you finally guessed it. and I thought the Salikam Skaldoons treated me well. I wasn't fortunate enough and ended up in this backwater shed. Otherwise, hundreds of souls would be mine already.
Hellspawn! I'll send you back to the Inferno. The power of Christ compels you.
So, that's how you're talking now, dear Deacon. Only recently you were singing hymns to me. You're lucky the switch came to your aid. But what can be done? I'll have to kill you both.
Wait, what kind of chort are you? I haven't seen your kind before.
Oh, an intellectual witch. What a rarity.
Don't listen to it, Vasilisa. He's trying to get inside your head.
Mind your own business, priest.
A sudden gust of wind knocks Saveli off his feet.
Every Khaldun has a different talent, Vasilisa. Some are good at Zagavars, others are good at art. Like my masters, they paint images of noble demons and spread them throughout the Gubernia. People don't even notice that they become our allies. I can respect a thirst for knowledge. I've been an icon, didn't work out. Maybe I can be of service to you. My price isn't high. Push the deacon out of this circle.
I'm refuse.
You wish. I'm more likely to push you back into the eternal flames. Be gone, demon!
No.
You should have said yes. Would have been easier.
Follow your orders? It's demons who should follow witch orders, not the other way around.
Juga kali 5, 15. Dude, kuat lang.
I'll remember that when you burn in the fires of hell.
Don't try to scare me. You might not be happy to see me in hell before my time.
Lihat dia.
When the hell-drawn demon loses his strength, Saveli takes off the icon and burns it. Now this chort won't curse anyone anymore. The grateful priest gives you the towel and blesses you on your way.
And then Saveli burned that cursed icon.
I'd like to take a look at that demonic work. It is said that Khaldoons make their chorts to draw these pieces. It means that they paint them from their memories. All they paint is true. You took a towel, that's what matters. What are you going to look for?
I'm going to knife.
The church keeper killed some witch right in front of his church. He was taken by the police to Cherding. Where that knife is, only God knows.
Well, Nikiforovich, been mad for quite some time, after his wife died.
He always seemed like such a nice man to me.
Well, and how long ago did you see him? Now it seems he went down the crooked path, along with the feeble mind of an old man. Besides, it's no simple feat to get to him. I think the police hold him in the Uyezd central office. They have a temporary prison over there. If he's not at the labor camp already, that's it.
I hope he's still there. If not, how will we find that knife?
Yes, the knife from the other church may not work, you know.
All right, let's get to it. I'll think of something. So, how do you feel, living in an isba?
Well, I can fly all around it, but it's not quite a forest of your own. No! I still can scare, though. Oh, well, I'm going to have a forest of my own someday. Grrr!
How are you gonna get it?
The usual way. Find one without a master. Then I myself will become its master. Master!
I didn't expect you to leave me.
I'm Leshy, not your chort. Chort! Grrr! Grrr!
Why does your leshy sorcery fade if we turn our clothes inside out?
Clothes are like your personal gates into the ethereal world. We lead you humans into a strange place, but you can exit it through these gates of yours. Then again, we are not always to blame. Blame! I've seen such things. When a man remembers the correct way while he fumbles with his clothes. Grrr! Grrr!
Who are you scaring here?
There was this peasant girl. Saw her when sitting on a branch, so I glanced at her with my eyes, burning like a coal. Coal! She fell on her hunches out of fear. Grrr! Grrr!
Stop scaring folks. This isn't your personal forest.
Grrr!
Hey, hello, Nikolai.
God be with you. We came to thank you once again, Vasilisa.
Here, in the dowry the Abdiriha provided, there was this silver platter with some horsemen.
Thank you. What a nice dish.
Yesterday, for example, we come home and there was another chest. We don't even know from who. The Abdiriha sent another one?
Unlikely. I hope it's not cursed.
No, they can't curse us now. The other day, some folks saw that nobleman, that Khaldoon you beat. So they gave him some more of the old one, too. He won't come around anytime soon.
It's good you didn't meet him while you were a wolf.
Right.
All right, we need to go. We have households to fix.
Oh, by the way, Have you heard that the old banya burned down? So, is that it? Is your stepmother finished?
I don't think so. She must have settled somewhere else. She cannot die.
Right. So we're planning to consecrate our banya. Well, until we see you again.
Hello, my name is Sergei Nikolaevich. God be with you.
God be with you.
So, one more of these noblemen. A Koldun as well. Throw him out of here, Vasilisa.
Wait a moment, that's new. I am no Koldun. Well, I wouldn't mind being one. Could you initiate me? I mean, make me a Koldun at the crossroads?
What are you rambling about there, you damn fool?
Wait, Grandpa. Let's hear him out.
Oh yes, thank you. I brought some gifts, as is proper. Thing is, you are known far and wide throughout the Uyezd. I am a collector of folklore here in Cherdin. Even there they've heard of you. I came here hoping that you'd share some Zagavor texts. Maybe some stories about evil spirits. We can't forget folklore heritage. I will pay you, of course.
Well, you won't be able to use these Zagavors without chorts anyways. Zagavors are useless without chorts at your disposal.
Ah, of course, of course. I will preserve this knowledge for the sake of science.
You recite several simple Zagavors, which the folklorist writes down diligently into...
Well, happy now. Now, go away.
Of course, I understand. But maybe you'd like to tell me more when you have the opportunity. You can always find me in Cherdin. I'm staying at the local inn. I do hope to see you soon.
I don't like this guy. He'll tell everyone our secrets.
The sun is starting to set when you reach Cherdin. Towns attract a lot of demons who arrive at the orders of their masters to sow strife and corruption. Sometimes even wild chorts come here, expecting to find an easy target. This seems to be the case with some you notice along the way. They carefully dart from one tree to another as they approach the town.
Siang-siang ada cor. Aduh.
The noisy city streets always seemed strange to you. Your head spins from the network of human fates and that of demons, unseen to regular people. Even now, one man is persuading another to go to a pothouse, and his intentions are not good. You aren't surprised. There's a small chort sitting on his left shoulder, constantly whispering something in his ear. You whisper a simple Zagavar, and an angry chort leaves his victim. The perplexed man crosses himself and says goodbye to his acquaintance. You can find everything you need in this huge town. You look at multiple shop signs on the majestic stone houses with interest. Fakhrudinov's fruit and grocery shop, Trading House of the Brothers Asofsky, City Bank, I.P. Protopopov's Trading, and many others. A violent argument distracts you from the produce shops. A man scolds his horse that is refusing to move. You aren't surprised. The moment the peasant tugs at the reins, a chort, invisible to him sitting on the back of the horse, gives it the opposite command. The chort is cackling with delight, entertained by the man and his trouble. You whisper a Zagavar, and the chort flies away in fright. It's probably someone's chort that was sent here. You enter the magnificent town church. Catch your breath. Read a...
Okay. Nambah darah. Penambah darah. Nambah darah. Ya, nambah darah.
You find your learned acquaintance in the company of an angry priest. They seem to be having a violent argument. You again suspect Chort's doing, but no, there aren't any evil spirits nearby.
Stop. Hear me out. I do this only for the sake of science. My records may be useful to our descendants.
Right.
Who knows what mysteries of old are hidden in this folk knowledge?
I know. Satan's mysteries. Lord, forgive me.
But this is just mythology, superstitions. They will
To publish such satanic texts in the Holy Land of Perm, disguised as mythology at that, I would personally give you a dozen lashes just for that. You good-for-nothing student.
God helps.
Ah, Vasilisa Feodorovna, greetings. Perhaps now is not the best time to write down your texts.
Greetings, Father. Perhaps you shouldn't burn these texts. They may yet do some good.
How's that?
How should I convince the priest? Maybe tell him that almost no. I should tell him about superstitions. Is it the interest of the church to disprove them? Next thing.
They can't go believe in everything they hear. There is only one belief. Yes, girl. You are probably right. I've gotten rather worked up here. Forgive me. I need to walk it off and cool down a little bit.
Goodbye, Father. Oh, thank you, Vasilisa Feodorovna. I thought I might have to give him some of my notes. You know how hard it is to get them. You came to share some more of your precious knowledge? Tell me about evil spirits?
You tell about several events of the past few weeks, and the folklorist accurately writes them down.
Amazing! I can only thank you with some tea and dumplings. But you might be interested in a story that I wrote down not far from Solikamsk. This is about your colleagues.
You say goodbye to the researcher and go on your way.
Market.
At the crossroads of two trade routes, you see the...
What kind of wisdom do you possess?
Ya murah. Cuma satu.
Buy an amulet and you'll be as healthy as a boar, demons!
Ada lagi. Merchant House.
Near the merchant's house, there is some sort of commotion. All of the house servants have run out of the house. Frightened people make the sign of the cross over the building and mutter prayers. You come closer and find out what's going on. A priest was reading prayers over the deceased, but as soon as the sun set, the lifeless body rose. The dead came back to life. The servants let you through as soon as they learn that you are a witch. The merchant's body is lying on the table in the red corner. The priest, white with horror, is cowering in the corner. You come closer and realize that the merchant had dealings with the demons. However, it's not exactly a merchant anymore. A demon has crawled inside his skin. The moment you realize this, the deceased grabs you by the hand.
Wih, gede banget.
You chase away the chort, and the lifeless body with a terrible thud falls on the wooden floor. The grateful servants and a priest give you some money and food. The decision to take a shortcut through this yard seemed like a good one before you noticed the furry shadow of a dvaravoi under the low roof of a shed. The unwelcoming eyes of the chort glow in the dark. He seems unhappy to have an unexpected guest. You bow to the dvaravoi spirit and leave some offerings. The satisfied chort tosses you a half-rotted, crumpled piece of paper, and looks like this paper has an old zagaver written on it. You finally arrive at the police station. You can only hope that the church keeper wasn't sent to the labor camp.
Kantor polisinya bagus sekali.
You look inside the shed. Looks like evil spirits dwell here. You can try to talk to the evil spirits, but it's better to find the church keeper first.
This isba looks like it was built on an old stone foundation.
Hey, policeman.
God bless.
Well, what do you need? Say it quickly. I have things to do.
I'm looking for a church keeper from Vilgard who killed a woman.
He's there, sitting in this cell. You can talk to him, but not for a long time. Come on, quickly. I have lots of things to do.
Okay.
They say he killed a woman, right? Do you have the knife he did it with?
I don't have time for girls loitering here. This isn't a museum, do you understand? There's no knife. We didn't find it. Everything is clear without it.
I need you to let that man go.
Right, and I need my command to give me a bonus.
What a grim place.
Sure. Daughter!
Mikhail Nikiforovich.
Huh? Who? What? You came for me. You came back.
The keeper cowers in the corner of his cell in fear.
Sure. Ah!
Hey, keep quiet down there.
It's me, Vasya. Do you remember?
Vasya?
Right. Old Igor's granddaughter. Remember?
Vasilisa, what are you doing here? She'll find you. You're in danger.
What's wrong, Mikhail Nikiforovich? What's so dangerous?
You'll see. That woman will get you. She's alive. Still alive. I saw it with these very eyes. Don't you understand? When they walked me over here, she was looking at me. Daughter!
Hey, enough with the ruckus.
You don't have any daughters, Mikhail Nikiforovich.
Not the daughter. A pig. Don't you get it? A pig!
Babi?
So, a changeling. They say you killed...
There was no woman, but a pig. It ran up the porch. I thought I'd catch it. I came up to it with a knife, and it hopped over to me. I swung my hand and hit it, and it turned out to be a witch. Understand?
She turned into a woman from a pig?
Right, you know how it is. You and your grandpa, they don't believe me. I saw this pig when they were leading me to the town. I see it here sometimes, in the shadows. Its eyes glowing. It's alive. That pig, a witch!
Where's the knife?
Oh, no. I know where you're after it. To finish off that witch. But I have to do that myself. Kill her! If you set me free,
We'll go together. That woman was buried in this cemetery. I know where she is. Let's finish her off, yes. She won't leave me alone. Sure, daughter.
Mikhail
Huh? You okay?
The keeper,
Sure. Hey,
It's right.
Vasilisa, what are you doing here?
How can I set you free?
You will. Think of something. Quickly. She'll come for me, that pig. But that's all right. I'll fend her off. Sure.
Looks like hell.
Come on, quickly. I have lots of things to do.
Perhaps we both can get what we want.
Akan aku kasih kau large bribe.
you give a coin-filled purse to the policeman.
Huh. Await the argument. Are you his granddaughter or something? All right. Come at night. I'll hide the key in the porch. Leave it there when you leave. Understood? It's all in vain, though. We'll find this man one day. Well, go on, before I change my mind.
When the police station closes, you find the key you asked for and set the church keeper free.
Now, after me, to the cemetery, yes. Here, right.
Maybe we don't need that witch.
The keeper stops near a ditch, picks up the knife, and hurriedly hides it in his clothes.
Give me the knife. I have no time for witches.
What? I didn't expect you to grow into such a witch, Vasya. I'll teach you a lesson.
The keeper practically drops dead from your powerful curses and
Jatuh. Bad ending sekali ya.
So I went back then.
Some witch was after him then. I've heard about this kind of witches, the ones turning into cattle. All the lot are crazy. You did well to take the knife right away. We don't have any spare time. Yes, he died, but he would have died in a labor camp anyway. What are you going to look for?
Jadi dia mati karena aku merebut paksa.
The rumor is that there's a fever in this court. I'll go and find some corpses there, I gather.
Be careful. There was one time when I encountered these demonic sisters. Don't expect anything good from them. They are cunning and much smarter than your regular evil spirit. They lure you in, trick you. That's why there are so many fall victim to them.
You think I'll be able to banish that demon?
You be the judge. So little time has passed, but you've become this powerful of a witch. If you want, send her packing. If not, steal the magic ingredient and get back home. Well, God helps.
Listen, Vasilisa. I need to fly. I can't live in these human holes any longer.
I thought you would help me to break the seals.
Arr. All right, I will. But in return, you'll help me find a forest. I've been circling the area. I think I saw one to the north. There's no master there. There! Help me settle there, and I'll help you with your book. Carr, carr.
I will, if this forest is not far.
It's just nearby. Let's go. Let's fly. Carr, carr.
Wait, I don't have wings and no Kupala salve yet.
Catch up.
The peasants you meet bare their heads and bow in greeting you. In the village of Simonov, old Yegor is as respected as you will be from now on. Your old mentor once exorcised a Nikota from 3 children at once after the local doctors gave up on them. After treating you to tea and a couple of buns, the peasants tell you of their latest trouble. An old hunter has gone missing, and they have already lost all hope of getting him back from the Leshy. One of the men saw a blurry shadow by the Tsidovka River, but fear prevented him from finding out if it was the missing hunter or some demons playing tricks. Smoke from burning incense curls under the low wooden ceiling. It is a hot and uncomfortable place. You shudder when an old woman sitting in a corner addresses you. To your surprise, she blesses you and advises you not to be afraid of evil spirits. The Leshy, she says, hasn't been seen here for a long time, but he used to carry off careless people long ago. Karnish leads you along the deadly quiet river. The impatient raven jumps from branch to branch and calls to you, hurrying you on to the woods and your destination. From time to time, you anxiously look around, but everything is quiet.
Do you sense demons? Do you?
No, doesn't look like there are any around except for you.
Yeah, me neither. And let's not forget what they say in the village.
This is strange. That old woman told us that there is no Leshy, but Other told us there is one. And then there's this man who went missing.
Not all Leshies like to play tricks in the forest. That man could have fallen from some stump by himself and died. Karr, karr.
You may be right, but then again you may be wrong. Perhaps there is a master here.
I tell you, don't sense any Leshy.
Leshies aren't the only one who can be a master.
Near the river.
Damp mist by the river curls around, spreading the scent of mushrooms and moisture. You gaze into the milky syrup, trying to make out the figure the peasant told you about, but the mist only grows thicker. You whisper a Zagavar, and it reveals previously hidden demon tracks. Even you, a person unfamiliar with the art of hunting, realize what has happened. Demons caught a peasant by the river and dragged him towards the forest. The tracks of evil spirits lead you to an old well on the edge of the forest. You stop, overwhelmed by a sinking feeling. The dampness of the graveyard is also present here, far from the riverbanks. This can only mean that evil spirits are near, possibly watching you this very minute. The minute you close the circle, silent drowners emerge from the grass around you. You open your book and begin to form a Zagavar.
Para drowner. Puzzle. What the? Sangat sesat lah.
The demons pushed the hunter's corpse into the well. It seems the Leshy wasn't at fault for the poor man's disappearance. You return to the village and tell of the peasant's fate to his saddened comrades. They don't forget to reward you for your help, despite the unfortunate news. At the edge of the forest, you notice a figure bent over a stump. This strange creature mumbles something, scratches a couple of black words, and the creature jumps in surprise. There's no question now. It was a local peasant. Before you can call to him, he runs away. The edge of the woods your companion chose is covered in a sticky fog. The Tsidivka River has spread all throughout the area, turning it into a swamp. It stretches its slimy tentacles around the high pines and majestic firs. Every minute, it becomes harder to walk. Straight ahead, you see what looks like an impassable bog. You know a couple of Zagavers for this situation. After reading them, you walk bravely forward. You almost reach the outskirts of the forest when again you notice a white figure. Watch. You feel Karnish's impatience. He jumps from branch to branch, eager to get to the center of the forest. The central beam, the deepest thicket. You're just as eager to learn about the rite your companion is about to undergo. You struggle to climb through the prickly fir branches as you finally reach the most ancient of ancient trees. The ancient fir, the center of the forest, is leaning to the side, its roots sunk into the swampy sludge. At its foot, you have a peculiar encounter.
What's the noise?
Is that some kind of short with the girl? Well, what did I tell you?
You again! Begone, evil spirits!
Big on yourself. Are you blind or something? Don't you know this forest belongs to Makul? Yeah.
Your master is not my master.
The forest cannot belong to a Denoy. Nah! Nah!
It once belonged to no one, but now it belongs to us. We were here first.
Either you leave, or I'll make you get out.
You're not the boss of us. Wait a minute there, brother. Ah, witch. And I thought you were a woman of your word. And that you wouldn't take that wench doesn't belong to you. But I'm not the vindictive type. Perhaps we could come to an agreement. We have a treasure chest nearby. An old one with golden coins. Isn't that right? Yep. So, we're gonna drag it here. And you and your little birdie will be on your way.
Yep. I know all about your treasure chest, full of frogs and fish scales.
Hey, we're the frauds. Check for yourself if you wish.
I don't need your pittance. The simple fact that you don't let the peasants leave in peace is enough for me to drive you away and lay down the law of Vakul.
You'll be sorry.
Gak ngotak. 99. 32. Oke. Oke, nggak bisa sih. Ya, kurang 9 dasar. Apa tuh ya Bang Opis? Hah, begitu ternyata.
After the demons disperse into the darkness, it seems that the dampness of the graveyard starts to pull back from the heart of the forest. Karnish thanks you and starts whispering something in a Leshy dialect that is unfamiliar to you. A second later, he himself transforms.
Oke, gede bang.
Now I'm the master of my own forest. Take a look at this.
It seems like your croaking has turned to a laughter.
That the way we talk makes it easier to open the gates between worlds.
So, what now? Going to settle down in your forest?
Oh no, Vasilisa. I'm going to help you with your book. That's going to be of use to me as well. Who knows, maybe someday I'll break a seal for some other witch by myself. And don't you worry about the forest. Vodinois don't poke their noses in the forest that have masters. Especially after the kind of goodbye you gave them.
The instant you turn around, the Leshy assumes his regular form.
Well, let's press on. I'll be of even more of use to you from now on. Car, car, car. I feel much calmer now with a forest of my own. I used to feel like a pariah. I'm a junior after all. But now with my own forest, no spirit can harm me. Don't fret though, I won't leave you. You helped me with the Vodinoi, now it's my turn to help you. I won't leave you hanging.
Thank you. Oke, sambung. Save dulu. Dan sampai ketemu di video berikutnya atau live berikutnya.